Welcome back, guys, to another awesome video by TD Fan. Now, I'm going to be ranking every single Pixar slash Disney movie. But here's the catch. If I haven't saw the movie, I'm not watching it. I'm not spending 8 hours, not even 8 hours. I'm not spending 2 of my whole days and my whole life just watching a goofy Pixar movie. No offense to Pixar. Their movies are great. Anyways, so let's start off with some of the other ones. This S tier, A tier, B tier, F tier. We're gonna say F tier as in slash. Let me unfocus that real quick. Yes, slash like goofy, like slash awesome. No, F. My bad. I'm so bro. What is going on? F tier slash trash. Like, I never want to watch it again, yet some reason, people always want me to. And F tier is also going to mean I haven't seen it yet, and just so you know, these are my opinions, so don't even be bothered by this. Anyways, Snow White, F tier. Actually not. If they haven't seen them yet, I'm just going to put them in the back. Pinocchio, I haven't seen. Dumbo. You know what? Instead of putting in the back, okay, let me look through them all. These are like old anime, like princess movies or something like that. Or these OG ones that I really don't want to watch. Aladdin. Oh, The Lion King. The Lion King is pretty good. I like. It's pretty basic story, just talking about stuff. But yeah, so it'd be B tier. Dinosaurs. Lilo and Stitch, S tier. Like I don't even have to say anything. This was a big part of my childhood. Absolute S tier. Then we have Brother Bear. It's kind of like a C tier movie because it's like okay. Some of the movies I won't have to explain because they're pretty good. Like Brother Bear is a movie. Probably most of you don't know. He's a guy who somehow transforms into a bear. Who would have thought, Brother Bear? But he gets who is basically a mama to a baby bear. And he gets connected, but instead of transforming back, and he gets hunted by the people, but instead of transforming back, he decides to stay a brother. Who would have thought? Next one on our list is Chicken Little. Chicken Little is kind of D tier. We watched it. It's just this guy who thought the sky was falling, and then everyone was like, oh no. And his dad was like, bruh, what are you doing, you absolute idiot? Nicely paraphrased, you should be doing baseball. He does baseball, wins his thing, and then turns out the sky was actually falling. And then I don't even remember the rest. I guess they saved them or something. Then now that we're doing it, Princess and the Frog, F tier. I hate that movie. Oh wait, yeah, you know what? Let me see if I see. Cinderella, F tier. F tier for Peter Pan. Aladdin, F tier. Beauty and the Beast, F tier. 101, D tier. It's not that good. The Little Mermaid, F tier. There's just these OG cartoons. I just didn't watch them. Strictly is C tier. I just didn't want to watch it. Anyways, listen, but I had to watch it. Anyways. Okay, so now, up to Bolt. Bolt? I genuinely don't remember much. I remember it was just like the Super Kids, so D tier. My dad made me watch it. It was pretty good when I watched it, but I have no clue. Tangled. F tier. Wreck-It Ralph. Wreck-It Ralph is pretty good, except that part where bro turns into a flying mucus-looking guy. So B tier, I guess. Yeah, B tier. Blah 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 blah. Frozen's F tier, no offense. Big Hero 6, A tier. It's so good, yet it's just pretty generic that I've seen it now. But it was a big part of me watching it. Zootopia, S tier. No, put it in front of. Nah, actually not. S tier. It's just so good. So good. It's so good. It's just so good. So basically, Zootopia is about this girl who wants to be a bunny, who's a bunny and wants to be a cop. People underestimate her, even though she is a cop. And then she meets Nick the fox, who helps him and guides him and figure out who is hunting down predators. Next person's Moana. Moana's not like most of these are like Disney movies about princesses. Like no offense, but they're pretty bad. Wreck-It Ralph too. Wreck-It Ralph is good. Wreck-It Ralph is the same problem as Wreck-It Ralph 1. It follows the same thing. Like it has the same like weird thing at the end. Like it's good, and then all of a sudden they decide let me absolutely bomb it with the terrible ending. But it was pretty good. But so it's basically them going into the Digiverse, aka the Wi-Fi, to get a brand new steering wheel for their game, for the candy racing game. So yeah, B tier. Next one is Frozen 2, F tier. Raya and the Last Dragon. Raya and the Last Dragon was B tier. Basically, there's these tribes. I think she's like the last one of her tribe. She finds this dragon who saved the world. She gets water, blah, blah, blah. Like, most of these movies are pretty good. It's just I don't understand the ending. Like, why is the ending so bad? Anyways, the next one, Intento. I would say A tier since I was little, but it's now kind of C tier. Like, the songs are good. But what it's about is this girl in a family full of magical people, and she didn't get the powers, and it caused the curse to die. But the mom was the oldest person was the one who made it die because she wanted everything to be perfect, and it wasn't. And for some reason, it was like that. Strange World. I don't remember Strange World because I watched it once, but it was pretty good. B tier. I remember these. I just didn't watch it much. Wish. F tier. I've watched this before. I'll sit through this, and it was just bad. Like, no, put it in front of every single one. That's how bad it was. Listen. Wish is about some guy who dies early on, and then he can take another chance, or he could just go to the afterlife. I would have went to the afterlife, but he didn't. And then he meets this dude. I forgot what his name was. And that person tells them. Oopsies. That person tells them. I don't know. That person just hanging in the afterlife. And then, so basically, yeah, since they're hanging in the afterlife, he just goes, and then they go, he's just hanging in the afterlife, not hanging in there as little soul guys, but not actually going to the afterlife. And then for some reason, he helps him, and then he goes to the chance, but instead of the boy who died going back into the body's person, the guy who's in the afterlife thing, and he relived it, but the boy went into a cat. But since he went back, he decided to give up his life to let the other person start, and so he went to the afterlife. It's just a repeat again. I don't know why people like it, but it was pretty bad. F tier. The next one was Moana 2. Moana 2 wasn't good, but it was D tier because it was just a little better. It was an add-on where she becomes a demigod and she reunites the ocean for some reason. Zootopia 2. S tier. Put it in front of Zootopia 1. It was an absolute banger add-on. So basically, they find this reptile dude, and they help him bring back his reptile family because the people who seem nice turns out, shocker, the surprise plot villain. I'm not going to spoil the whole one because it was a holy surprise plot twist. So yeah. I'm not going to say much about it because you need to watch this movie. S tier, bro. S tier. You got a friend in me. Toy Story. Toy Story 1 basically just is Woody. Woody, it was Andy's favorite toy, and then Buzz Lightyear came, and then Woody got jealous of him, so the best thing to do was try to get rid of him. He gets rid of, and then he follows him, but they get lost, and Andy gets sad. But for some reason, they were like, they came back somehow. I don't know why. But it was pretty good. S tier. It was the first CG fully eye movie, so that gives it extra bonus. It would have been an A if it wasn't the first. A Bug's Life. I haven't even watched this. Toy Story 2. Toy Story 2 basically is about. Let me think. Okay, it's basically about Woody. Turns out to be a very collectible 1950 toy. And there's this other two gals, like a Buttercup or something like that. There's a donkey, and then there's that girl right there. I don't know what her name is. Anyways, she is the most permanent package. The collector collects them, collects the Woody. Turns out accidentally selling it at a yard sale, and then selling it at a yard sale, and then they meet this farmer dude. What is his name? Farm guy. Toy Story. What is this search, bro? Oh wait, here it's right here. Toy Story farmer guy. Yeah, Sankey Pete. So basically, that's a collector. He turns out to be the surprise plot twist villain. So yeah, and then he brings it. They go into the airport, and then somehow they also manage to come back. It's pretty good. B tier. Next one we have is Monster Inc. Monster Inc. is like C tier. Like, no offense to anybody, but the plot to Monster Inc. is just not that good. It's pretty bad. Like, I'm not trying to be mean or anything. It's just genuinely pretty bad. Just not even good on anything. It's just bad. Like, bad. So basically, what was the movie again? I even forgot. Oh, Monster Inc. So basically, it's just these guys are going to try. I don't even remember this plot. I don't think I watched the movie. Oh yeah, that was the university. So it goes there. So my bad for the delays. Finding Nemo. Finding Nemo is pretty bad. Here's how I can explain it to you. His dad was overprotective and his son one day decided to wander off for some reason. Got caught by people, aka the humans, and he got caught by the people. And the dad realized he was gone. He found an old woman, the blue girl Dory, and blue girl Dory who was basically trying to help him, who had a really bad memory. He faced his fears and somehow found them. So Finding Nemo is pretty okay, D tier, I guess. Next one we have is The Incredibles. This movie is actually pretty good, A tier. So basically, our second A tier. So basically, this movie revolves around the Incredibles, who are superheroes, but the superheroes got banned for causing havoc. And this dude, I forgot what the dude was. Anyways, Syndrome. Syndrome took down Mr. Incredible. Mrs. Incredible tries to go, and they bring the three people. They save them together and become unbanned again. It's pretty bad, not gonna lie. It's not like good. It's not bad at the same time, but it's pretty amazing though. Second movie I would say is kind of good. Anyways, Cars. Here I come and I'm so not scared. Absolute S tier. No. S tier. Put it in front of Zootopia 2. Absolute S tier. Can we get a round of applause? So basically, Cars revolves around, you guessed him, ka-ching, Lightning McQueen. Okay, so basically the plot is Lightning McQueen will be the first ever rookie to win the Piston Cup. But the thing is, it went to a three-way tie. They were both at 5,013 points. Lightning McQueen, Chick Hicks, and the King both tie. And so basically, they're going to California for the final round for just those three. But the thing is, and Lightning McQueen was a little cocky boy. He lost his pit's crew because not taking tires. Anyways, these four road guys, I forgot what their name was. They made Mac drowsy because he was already sleepy, and then a thing fell in the cart. He rolled off, and since he didn't have a headlight, because cars don't need headlights, because the track is always lit. Anyways, they don't need headlights. He ends up catching someone who is not them, goes on Route 66, finds this town called Radiator Springs, and it's all weird, and then he breaks the road, fixes it, but he realized he likes it there, and then he realized, guess what? The old grumpy man was Doc Hudson, the guy who died and got 4 Piston Cups, or 3 Piston Cups. Anyways, basically, so after that, he was, After that, he basically, this video is gonna go for so long. Anyways, listen. After that, Doc was he left for Mac was gonna be his pit crew guy. I don't understand how he was gonna be it, but listen, it was gonna be it. The guys helped him. The king crashed because of chick kicks. Instead of winning his only Piston Cup as a rookie, he braked, helped the king. It was a pretty good movie all in general. It didn't need to be that long, but pretty good. Anyways, next, Ratatouille. Ratatouille is just me. It's not that good of a movie. It's not that bad either. It's just, I don't understand. Like, it's just pretty bland. Ratatouille, a rat who can cook. Okay? What else is there to the story? Like, I want you to tell me, what else is there to the story that he can cook? Nothing really, so B tier. Anyways, Wall-E, I didn't see you. Up. This might shock you, but I didn't see Up. Toy Story 3. Toy Story 3, most people are like, oh my god, Toy Story 3. The animation's so good, the ending was so good. But when you think about it, Toy Story 3 is like exactly the same as Toy Story 2. Surprise villain, the little blue purple guy. But Toy Story 3 is also B tier. It's nothing too special. It's in front of Ratatouille though. It's pretty good. Like, so basically, Andy growing up, going to college, they go to Sunnyside to get played with as like a preschool school, and purple guy turns out to be a villain, and then they escape, and they give him to Bonnie. What a perfect ending. There's definitely not a new movie. Cars 2. People say Cars 2 is bad, but it's pretty A tier. Pretty A tier. Okay, so basically Cars 2 revolves around, like, I don't know. Cars 2 is like a spies movie. So basically, it's basically a spy movie where this guy, Sir Axelrod, creates an all-in-all safe gasoline, even though it turns out, yes, so safe gasoline thing. Lightning McQueen enters into the World Grand Prix with other racers like Francesco Bernoulli, and because of Tow Mater. Tow Mater takes up like 85 of the cutscenes because he's like the main character. Anyways, listen, like, yeah, it's pretty bad, people say, but it's not that bad, in my opinion. It's a spy movie about blowing up cars. It would have been super cool if it was like actually a normal movie. But it's pretty good idea, a concept, so A tier, I would say. Next one we have is Brave. I can't even remember the ending. Like, I don't even remember. MCU. This is absolute S tier. So basically, you're just revolved. It's like it's like Monster Inc. The two guys, the blue guy and the yellow guy, or green guy. They go to university, get over angry. They break this scream machine which someone set the record for. They were about to get absolutely cooked. They were getting cooked, and they're gonna get destroyed from the person, and then destroyed from the person who set the record. But then they were like, the green guy was like, "We'll break the record if we can join the thing." They won the competition, but surprise, surprise, the blue guy changed it. Yeah, the blue guy changed it to easy, and then he felt guilty about it. Told him, and he got expelled. But they got into a mailing job, so yeah, that's basically the whole movie. It's pretty good. And then let me go down. Inside Out. Inside Out revolves about these 5 emotions where, okay, let me just tell you. 5 emotions. Joy is supposed to keep them happy, but the thing is, sadness is just a pain. So sadness touches one of the core memories. They go outside and they try to go, so they have no memories. And then their best idea is, let's run away. And then sadness, they come back and they help them. So basically C tier. Cars 3. It's more like B tier because it just isn't as good as the other one, and it's just, like, the ending didn't really stuck to me. Like, okay, so basically, let me tell you. Lightning McQueen. Wait, I want to tell you something. Cars 2, right? You know how Tow Mater had, like, all the scenes? Mater had, like, one scene and it just dips. Absolutely gone. Just never came back. And like one scene. Anyways, listen. So, Lightning McQueen's still fast as ever. There's a new Dino co-player, Cal Weathers, as the king, as the chef crew. Anyways, there's a new one instead of Chick Hicks. It's this Bobby guy. Anyways, they were dominating. Jackson Storm, Cal Weathers is pretty bad. Anyways, Jackson Storm came as one of the next gen racers, beats them. Lightning McQueen tries to catch up with all the other next gen racers that get replaced, and then he crashes, thinking he can't go. He tries to go again, starts training like the new gens, and he meets Cruz Ramirez, the yellow dude. And then they go with Doc Hudson's old trainer, the Smokes guy or something, whatever. He trains, and then while he's racing, he's actually doing pretty good, except for Jackson Storm. And then he's like, McQueen is fading fast. And then he loses and goes back and says, Cruz Ramirez, switch with me. Cruz Ramirez ends up winning. That's basically it. I didn't think Lightning McQueen should have won, just saying. Okay, the next one is Coco. Absolute A tier. Coco is about this boy who likes music, even though the family doesn't like music in the whole place. Shocker. Anyways, it's the Day of the Dead. I don't know how, but he steals someone's guitar who's famous, and he ends up in the dead world. And then he meets this random dude who wants to get in his family. Since they don't like music, they won't give him his blessing to go back, because they're like, you had to go through blessing with my no music anymore. He goes back into the world, breaks it, absolutely comes back in, and then no one else would do it. So he has to find his father, who was cut off, and aka the famous musician he found. And then he has to get to the dude who's a surprise plot villain. But the guy who was his friend actually was the person who wanted to leave home, but the person killed him to steal his fame. So it's not really... I was going to put it as S tier when I was a kid because I loved that movie. But looking back on it, it's not that good. It's like, it could be better. Incredibles 2. Oh my god, I'm talking too much. Anyways. I have... Wait, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 8 more movies. Incredibles 2 is also B tier. Incredibles 2 is an add-on. They get banned again for some reason, and they get banned again, and then this man, so they get banned again. They go into hiding. This man who wants to help supervillains calls them, and then her friend, her sister, this girl, I forgot her name. Anyways, she was the surprise plot villain who wanted to get the ones banned because this is a big because. Her parents died because they were calling instead of cops, they were calling the superheroes. You know what we call that? A womp womp. Anyways, listen. So, surprise villain plot twist. They end up taking her down. That's really it. Not big much of a movie. Next movie, Toy Story 4. Toy Story 4 is a C tier movie. No offense. Like, listen, hear this out. Hear me out. Toy Story 4 they ruined the perfect ending. Anyways, listen. It starts from where the toys get put with Bonnie, and Bonnie goes on a field trip, makes a new person named Forky. This is just like a repeat. At the beginning, it's just like a repeat of Toy Story 1. Make a new toy, not toy, but like something, and Forky's like, I'm here to toy, and he keeps trying to throw himself out. I would absolutely just demolish that dude. Anyways, if I was Woody or someone. Anyways, they go on a road trip. Forky goes. Woody somehow follows him like she's gonna be heartbroken. She could just make another one. Anyways, listen. He goes. He finds little Bo Peep from like Toy Story 1, who went to be like a lost toy. Found them. This girl, I think it was the surprise villain. It wasn't really good. The girl wanted this girl to have her as a toy, but didn't have a voice box. So Woody gave her voice box. Didn't work. Absolutely got demolished. And that's what we call rejected. Ba, 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 ba. Anyways, listen. So yeah, they get back to after adventures with Bo Peep, who are like fighting together. Anyways, and then you know what Woody's thinking? I'm gonna be a lost toy. But no way. He's been loyal to Andy all these years. There's no way he actually just dips. So it ruins the complete actual ending of it. not that well. So yeah, Onward. When I first watched Onward, it was pretty good. But now I watch it again, like weeks ago. It's pretty bad. Just this boy, his magic is lost art. The older boy is super tough. The little boy is a little twig guy, and then he has the. I'm short circuiting. The boy has a magic stick for his 16th birthday, where he sees his dad for a day. But for some reason, because they're a complete idiot, they don't do it the right way. And only half of his dad comes, so he can't even see his face, which I understand. Do you really want to see half a body? Anyways, listen. They go on this adventure, and then the older brother decides to leave it, so the younger brother, I think, or is it the opposite way? I don't even know. But, yeah, that's really it, the whole thing. Okay, let's speed run this round. Let's speed run these last, 4 ones. Luca. Luca's a B tier. Luca is this sea monster who goes out of water, human. Goes in water, monster. He meets this boy who went out, his dad abandoned him. That's what we call a womp womp. Anyways, listen. He abandoned him, which that's what we call. I'm just joking. I can't make that joke. Anyways, abandons him. He wants to go to school because this girl, right? And then he decides to go to school anyways. Like he goes into the rain, and then he gets caught by sea monster. This guy tried to hunt him down, but no, someone to the rescue. Anyways, that's a whole thing. Turning right. Turning right is also where'd it go? Here we go. Okay. Turning right is also C tier. Pretty good, but I watched it too many times when I was little. Anyways, this girl straight A student, and she on her birthday she got this red panda thing where she turns red panda, but she's supposed to consider it just the red moon so she can get rid of it. But she uses money to basically go to a concert, which her mom didn't want, which was on the same day as that. But she decides to go, and her mom, who somehow broke her thing, it cracked. Her red panda is let out, and lucky for her, it's massive. Like no taper. I'm just joking. I can't make that joke. Anyways, listen. So it's massive. They somehow get her, and it gets back to normal. Basically, like Finding Nemo without the finding part. And without the bad memory. Lightyear. Lightyear is just about this. It's also C tier. Actually, Lightyear is D tier. Lightyear is about this boy who crash lands on an island. Goes back into space to see if he can go, but each time he goes for 1 minute, 4 minutes, it becomes 4 years. And he decides to go for too long, and everything went. But his partner passed away. And then her partner's daughter has this mini goofy, Fallout crew, which is like Team Fallout crew. And then they try helping him, but the Zorg guy, turns out to be an older version of himself who's the surprise plot villain. It's not that good. And the next one we have is Elementa, D tier. This water boy and girl decided they like each other, even though they couldn't. And that's really it. I've watched this so many times at school. Let's put a movie. This movie. Let's do something else. This movie. It's every single goddamn time it's this movie. Inside Out 2. Inside Out 2 is actually... I'm changing my variety to it. It's pretty C tier, and I'm just going to do that. Inside Out 2 started off good when we were watching it for the first time, but then at the end, she was just after all, she was like, this is POV, what happened? Body slam, right? And then, la-da-dee, la-da-doo. That's really it. So yeah, if you like this video, please consider subscribing. Bye.